Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're trying a different angle here, and I've got Obi-Wan Red versus Iden Tarkintown. This was an interesting deck to see, that's for sure. So, sorry about the glare on the other side. Lighting wasn't so great, but we started on an Gallia and they played out an Inferno 4. That's what that space unit is. I tried to move the light a lot, and there was just not a place that gave good lighting for the space. And without the light in the background, it was just very dull. You couldn't see a lot of the detail in anything. So, we'll try to fix that for the next video. But we get the initiative and just start off on swinging for 2 because we don't know if they have power of the dark side or not. I was kind of trying to play around that the entire time because I did have a General's Blade in my hand. But if I just put that on Gallia and then they go ahead and power the dark side me, I'm just feeling really bad. So I'm debating on taking the initiative or not, but I figured really wouldn't matter at this point. So I put the experience counter on Obi-Wan. They're gonna claim. That way, if they don't have a Sentinel, I can take out this 5th brother. If I would have put the experience counter onto Adi, it wouldn't have taken out the 5th brother, and I would have had to clean it up with Obi-Wan anyway. And they could have just, like right now, this opens up a line for them to be able to take out Adi here in the first action. But they choose not to, and they play down a Sentinel. And I'm pretty sure I have a Ki-Adi-Mundi in my hand, so I do want to get value out of it. But there is some play just slamming it down so that they have to send the 5th brother into the Obi-Wan. Which I should have done here, but I saw that they didn't play Power of the Dark Side again, and they spent some resources. So I have a free turn here to put the blade down, which is pretty cool. So now this Adi is going to hit for 5 and currently has 7 butt. And this is a video after the ban announcement of Force Throw. So neither of us are playing Force Throw in our decks, even though we both could easily use it but until Monday. But we want to see how the decks are going to feel without Force Throw. And I plan on taking this Obi-Wan Red deck to sectors, so I got to get a feel of no Force Throw in the deck. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling really good about it. I went 8-0 today on Karabast with it, and the replacement I chose was Jedi in Hiding. I think it's a very good card to replace Force Throw with, at least for me. It's a Force unit. It still makes my opponent discard a card, and it's a unit I can put into play now. So we go ahead and just crash into the Sentinel. They go ahead and crash into where did they go? They went into base, actually. That's interesting. Now this allows me to clean up the brother. Sorry, my doggo is saying hi to my opponent. My little chilly girl. But now my opponent's got to think. They're probably just going to claim here. I get to play out a Huyang now. And now I have some options. I can put it on the Adi, or I can put it on Obi-Wan. And I think it's smarter to put it on the Obi-Wan, because I got the reduction from the blade. And we'll use the Force and give an experience token to Huyang. That way it can't straight out die to anything outside of Force Choke, which I think I'll take that trade. This way I at least have everything in play that has 3 plus power per unit. And the blade unit's looking pretty cool. So if they want to delete anything, it's probably that. Sorry, my dog is really, really paying attention to my opponent here. My opponent's my buddy Trevor. He's one of the locals here. But we really wanted to get some games in, testing out in paper what it would be like without Force Throw, so that's why he came over. But he goes in and starts on HK, and I think I have to kill the HK right now. Because if he just has a removal spell, HK is then going to get a damage into the base. And I lose a unit anyway. But we go ahead and swing into the base. And I think it's because I still have a little bit of time here. But this is a little risky because if he removes something right now, then he gets to remove a unit, deal a damage to my base, and heal one with Iden. But it looks like he doesn't, otherwise he would have slammed it off. So he hits in with Inferno 4. I have the Force from Obi-Wan attacking. And we'll use the Force and give an experience token to Adi. And now Adi can come in and clean up HK. But there's some world that I think I'm at a good point right now where I should probably just send everything into the base if I can. Because he didn't remove anything, right? And if he removes one thing with HK at the beginning of the next phase, I don't think it's relevant. So yeah, we swing into the base for 6. Get a reduction. He's probably forced to claim here unless he has another 2-drop to play. I'm not quite sure what this Iden Tarkintown list consists of. So I know that HK is on the low end. He does have some Sentinels, but he's out of there. And he goes ahead and Tarkintowns the Adi, which is interesting. So we go ahead and throw down Mace, use the Force, get rid of HK. And then we swing 3 into base, flip our leader, swing 3 more into base, give Mace Windu the experience counter, and we move on to the next phase. And I'm feeling really good about my presence here. Yeah, he goes ahead and scoops because he doesn't have time to get to Super Laser Blast, and that's the game. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I can't get over this Obi-Wan red deck. I think it's so good. Make sure you give God some praise tonight. He is Yahweh. He is life, the truth, the way, and we'll catch you in the next one.